Hey guys, today I'm going to do a quick unboxing for you. Don't normally do these kind of videos, but I figure why not? It might be fun and interesting. I kind of like watching these unboxing videos myself. Anyways, this purchase is from AIM Surplus. Just wanted to give them a shout out for getting it to me right away. They don't sponsor me in any way. I didn't get it for free, didn't even get a discount. But hey, they provided good service. I ordered the stuff and it was to my house in 2 days. Shipping was very reasonable. And this box is mainly ammunition and also a couple magazines. So I couldn't really fit it all in front of me, so I've got it just off camera, and I'll show you guys what I got from AIM Surplus. Kind of a variety. So I'll start off real quick with the magazines. They had these C Products Defense Duracoated magazines, which are pretty cool. So I grabbed one of these TAM ones. I think that'll look good with one of my rifles. So 30 round AR-15 mag. Also got another one that's in pink. As soon as I showed it to my daughter, she loved it. So now we have a pink mag, which, hey, it looks good. Also grabbed a couple of used law enforcement trade-in Glock 22 mags, and I'm going to have another video coming out soon that's going to tell you why I got these. So besides using these, obviously, for my Glock 22 and 40 cal, I am going to have a new use for these soon. So a couple 40 cal mags. These are the older ones. Well, actually, I have one of each now that I'm looking at it. I have one of the older ones that says restricted for law enforcement use on the top, and it's not zooming in right now. There we go. So one of them's restricted. That means this was a ban era mag between 94 and 2004. And the other one was obviously issued either before or after. So there you go. A couple used Glock 22 mags. Oh, by the way, I'm going to give you guys quick prices. Those C Products Defense mags were $10.95 a piece, and these Glock mags were $11.95 each. I also have a C Products Defense 5-round 6.5 Grendel mag. And I'm also going to have another video that will explain more about this, why I would buy a mag like this. So this was $13, and it's a 5-round AR 6.5. Alright, let's go through the ammo here. Now, just so you guys know, they've got some really good deals right now on a lot of steel case ammo and a lot of that Gecko brass ammo. So that's what's going to mainly be in here, that and some PPU. So I've got a box of 9mm Wolf, 115 grain. Another box of the same thing. I've got some Tula 545 by 39 steel case, 60 grain. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, let me see here. I think I got 4 or 5 boxes of that. I kind of mixed all this stuff together, but that's all right. So yeah, 4 boxes of the 545. I also got some of this Tula 223 75 grain hollow point. I thought this was pretty cool. So there we go, 75 grain hollow point. You don't often see this stuff, but it was cheap too. Let me see here what I paid for that. The 545 by 39, by the way, was $4.69 a box. This 75 grain, $4.19 a box. So I got one of those there. Another one of the 75 grain 223. Some more 75 grain 223. And another 545 by 39. These boxes are like identical in size, by the way, so they just kind of mix them together, guys. Now let's see what else I've got in here. Some more cheap 9mm. Here's 3 boxes of just regular steel case Tula 9. Also a good price on this stuff. I think it was $6.39 a box, so that's not bad at all. And by the way, this whole shipment combined is 50 pounds worth of ammo, and it was only $21 shipping. So the shipping ended up working out pretty good considering the large amount of ammo that's in here. Some more Tula. Some 7.62 by 54R. Shoot this out of all kinds of guns, obviously Mosin's, but specifically this, with it being a little lighter grain, I'll probably shoot this out of my PSL. Because the PSL, as you guys probably know, isn't really made for real high-powered ammo. It could cause some damage to it in theory, so I always shoot a little bit lighter grain in the PSL. This stuff was like around $2 a box, so I got 10 boxes of the Armscor. It's 22 long rifle, high velocity hollow point, 36 grain. Why not? It's always good to stock up on 22, right? Now this stuff here is pretty cool. This is a newer product by Tula Ammo, and this is what they call. This is a steel case, but they call it a range friendly. Let me see if we can zoom in on that. So this is a range friendly, non-steel jacketed. So it's still a steel case, non-corrosive Berdan Prime, 122 grain FMJ, but the difference is instead of this having the bimetal jacket that you're used to on most of your Tula ammo, this has a composition jacket that is not steel. So in theory, this is range safe. Let me grab one out of here to show you guys. Now, I'm going to guess some of the indoor ranges are still probably not going to allow this, and they're going to give you all kinds of reasons, but really, they like to have the brass cases that they can pick up for reloading or scrap. So we'll see if they'll actually let me use this, but most of my shooting I do is outside, either on private property or the outdoor, shooting range of the club that I'm a member of, but it's still nice sometimes when you're going with a friend and it's a crappy day. There's a couple indoor ranges in the area, so thought I'd get some of this new range friendly. And this stuff wasn't that bad either. It was just a hair more than regular Tula ammo. $4.19 a box. So it's not like I spent an arm and a leg on this. If the range won't actually let me use it, I'll just, I guess, shoot it outside like I normally do with my steel case stuff. So I got a few more boxes of that. There's a couple more of the range safe, range friendly, whatever you want to call it. Here's a couple more of the range friendlies. And more of the range friendly. I think I ordered 10 boxes of this stuff, so I like to kind of save up and buy all my ammo at once because of the shipping, right? If you order like 5 boxes, it's still the same $20. But if you order 50 boxes, it ended up with AIM surplus still being $21 shipping. So that's why I have all this oddball stuff in this shipment. Just kind of keeping a little list of things I wouldn't mind having more of. And someone asked me one time, how much ammo is enough? And I think the simple answer is more than what you currently have. So basically, after you buy all this that I bought today, still not enough, right? Still always need more. Here's another one of the range friendly. And then I want to try this Gecko product out. Just in case the range says we won't let range friendly ammo in. This is actually a brass case that was rather affordable. Normally I don't buy a lot of brass case for my AKs, just, certain times when I want to shoot inside, which is rare, but once in a while it's nice to shoot inside. Let me see if I can find the price on this stuff. This was $8 a box, so not too bad for a brass case if you look at the other options out there. And there should be no debate on this. I would assume any indoor range is going to have to let me use this because it's just a regular, brass case round. So yeah, $8 a box. Thought I'd try this out. I think I only got one of these. No, I actually got 3 according to my packing slip, so I'll find the rest in a little bit. There they are. There's the other 2, 7.62 by 39 Geckos, brass. Again, $8 a box. Not too bad. Okay, what else do we have here? Some 7.65 Browning, otherwise known as 32 Auto. This Gecko stuff was pretty cheap. Let me see what I paid for that. $9.95 a box. So here's a couple more boxes of the 7.65 Browning. And I have a bunch of guns that shoot these. I'm kind of a fan of a lot of the little smaller Milsurp pistols, and yeah, this stuff always comes in handy. And obviously I'm not going to go to war with it or carry it, for self-defense, but I enjoy shooting the 32. It's not a bad little round for, little Milsurp guns and whatnot. I don't mind it. Just wanted to see what their 380 was all about. Same thing, a couple little pocket 380 milsurps I have. Decided to grab one of these. This is, they call it 9mm Browning Court, or obviously 380 in this country. And I think that was $10.50. So I thought I'd give the Gecko a try there. If I like it, I'll come back and buy more later. Same thing here, some 9mm Makarov. Wanted to give the Gecko a try, and plus I can be certain this is going to be range friendly because it's brass cased. Normally I shoot the steel case stuffs through my milsurps, but hey. And this 9mm Makarov is $10.50 a box, so that's not bad. That's real competitive for this, for brass case. In fact, I bought some steel case recently from another site and was kind of surprised because the steel case generally goes for about $11 a box on the internet. So this is brass, actually cheaper than steel. I might be buying more of this if this works out, as long as it's powerful enough. I'm mainly going to be worried about my PM63 rack. I want to see how it shoots in this, because so far my initial test was with some Red Army Standard steel case, which I'm going to have that video up soon, guys, my shooting video of the PM63 rack. Let's see what else we have here. So this stuff was really cheap. This is just 223 Remington Wolf, 55 grain, just regular cheap stuff, right? And this is $3.59 a box. So I bought 5 of those. So there's 2 of them. There's another one. There's another one. And there's another one. So yeah, $3.59 a box, guys. When's the last time you remember it being this cheap? It's been a while, hasn't it? Seems like back before, Sandy Hook, and even before that when Obama got elected both times. Since we've been able to buy any kind of 223, 5.56 ammo for that price. So I figured I'd buy a few more boxes just to have it, because you never know. I don't see it getting a whole lot cheaper, and it could only go up. And then here's a little more of that 75 grain hollow point 223. Not that I really expect this to perform like a true hollow point, guys. I know it's not an open tip match or a razor core. I get that. But hey, for $4.19 a box, it's just nice to experiment with different, twist rates with a little bit heavier grain bullet. So there you go. And this is one of those with the silver color, clad. I'm assuming this is some kind of galvanizing or nickel base that they played it with. Obviously, this is still a bimetal jacket and a steel case round, but looks kind of pretty, doesn't it? Let me take a peek real quick here before I put this away. The hollow point, yeah, just like you'd expect. It's a teeny little hollow point. And I was talking to a friend of mine on the phone the other day, and he made the argument, that 55 grain with the steel case stuff's probably going to tumble more and actually be better if you had to use any of this cheap ammo in defense. And I actually agree with him. So it's not that this is more powerful ammo, really. I don't really look at it like this, because I have no expectation that, such a cheap, steel cased ammo is really going to perform like some of the military stuff that's heavier grain. But again, nice to experiment with different twist rates and accuracy, right? And it's hard to get a heavier grain 223 for $4 a box. So there you go. That's why I was kind of excited to find this stuff. And it comes and goes. You don't see the 75 grain hollow point too much, but it's out there if you're patient. All right, grabbed 1 box of this. I don't shoot it much, but every once in a while I like to shoot the old broom handle. So grabbed a box of 7.63 Mauser. Sure, people say you can shoot 7.62 by 25, but not always, depending on the loading, and that's a whole nother separate conversation. So it's nice just to, with such an old gun and the condition mine's in, I have a really nice condition, old original C96 broom handle. I shoot it so little, it's not worth the risk, guys. So I just grabbed me another box of 7.63 Mauser. And I found PPU in general is usually pretty good to go on milsurp stuff. It's not top of the line, and they do make higher ends like their match and whatnot, but even just their regular stuff, it usually goes bang, right? Decided to re-up just a little bit more 300 blackout. Not much here, just 3 boxes. This stuff was, let's see here, about $10 a box, I believe. Oh, the 7.63 Mauser was $17. Again, kind of an oddball ammo, but one box will last me for years. I really don't shoot the broom handle too much. Let's see here what this PPU 300 Blackout was. $9.95 a box, so that's why I bought it. $10. I kind of prefer their Hollow Point boat tail, which I have some of that over here, but they were all out of that. So I thought, well, 60 rounds, enough to fill up 2 magazines. So it's a little bit of Plinken ammo there. And then this is another clue, and we're going to have another video on this a little bit later, but I showed you those extra Glock mags, right? Those Glock 22 mags. And I said they weren't necessarily for shooting 40. So here's another hint. I got 2 boxes of 357 SIG. And this stuff actually doesn't have bad ballistics. I was researching this round. This stuff's actually a screaming load, this 125 grain jacketed flat point. So, yeah, 357 SIG. I don't know if there's any other 357 SIG fans out there. I'm just kind of getting into the caliber myself, to be honest, after hearing about it for forever. A couple more things, guys. Sorry to bore you. I'm almost done. Here's just 2 more Tula ammo, 9mm, that I missed earlier. And then this last one's kind of interesting. Me being a big milsurp guy, I thought these would be kind of cool just to kind of have and collect. And this is old Ethiopian military surplus 8mm Mauser in the original packaging. And the dates are a little faint here, but one of them is dated 1947, and the other's dated 47 as well. So these are just post-World War II era. Let me see if I can get it to zoom in. Most of it's in spaghetti writing, but there you go. 1947, and you can see the 792 mark there for the 792 by 57, otherwise known as 8mm Mauser. So this is some cool vintage old Ethiopian ammo. I did see when I checked last, they are sold out of this. They might get more. I'll just do a quick opening of this just so you guys can take a look with me for the first time. Alright, we have a mildly tarnished case. Not a big deal though. It doesn't look like any damage to it. It looks like it's in real good shape still, really. I mean, for this ammo being what, about 70 years old, a little over 70 years old, not bad. And that's interesting. I just noticed something else here. The gosh, it's hard to see the way they did. So the box was stamped 47, but the head stamp is actually 1955. So let's see if it'll zoom in on this head stamp here. It's always like really hard to pick up head stamps on a camera like this, guys. Alright, sorry about that. It's just not going to do it. But it has a few little symbols on there, and 1945 or 1955, and you can see it does look to have a sealed primer. The bullet may be sealed as well, but I don't see any evidence of any sealant leaking out. But yeah, some 8mm Mauser, Ethiopian manufacturer, which I did not have in my collection yet. I kind of have, you know, I like to get a box or two of any surplus ammo I can from each country just to kind of, I don't know, for lack of a better word, collect it. I'm not a huge ammo buff, but when you can get stuff like this for about the price of regular shooting ammo, why not? And this Ethiopian ammo was $6 for 15 rounds. So I didn't pay collector price. When I say collecting it, you know, you guys know what I mean. Just because it's kind of neat. So $6 a box, 15 rounds, that's 40 cents a round. By looking at it, I kind of wish I would have bought more, to be honest. It looks like it would have been good shooting ammo. Anyway, so you guys can't see because it's below my camera, but my whole desk is covered in ammo right now. Exactly 50 pounds worth. So, all right, guys, just a quick little unboxing. Figured I'd tell you guys there's some really good deals over there right now at AIM Surplus, and seems to be a good place. And I shop at other places too. And I'll repeat one more time: they're not a sponsor. They don't even give me a discount. They don't even know who I am. I'm just passing some of this stuff on to you guys just to kind of be cool, and man, maybe you guys enjoy looking at ammo for a minute. All right, I'll have more videos out soon, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy.